we are here at the Electoral Commission's Collation Center, coming to assess the Commission's readiness for tomorrow's presidential and parliamentary election. Just a while ago, the chairperson of the commission, Madam Jim Mensah, held the press conference to indicate to all Ghanaians that the Electoral Commission is certainly ready to conduct a credible election come tomorrow, December 7, 2020. And just as you can see from behind, this is the screen, and on top of the screen, that is what is written, certified. And I do understand that that probably would be where the Electoral Commission will project the certified results for the presidential elections tomorrow. Now, here is another big screen here where the commission and individuals, of course, political parties representatives will be to ensure that everything is going on well. I'd like to speak to a few of the commissioners who have gathered here this afternoon. And Dr. Shebo Kweku is the Director of Elections for the Electoral Commission. Doc, thank you very much for your time. I know this is a collation center, basically, but what should we expect from the Commission tomorrow?
For the collation center, as the name implies, the regions will have collated their results, then they will fax them through these machines. Each fax machine is dedicated to one region. So when the light is blinking, for example, if it's coming from here, then we know that that's the result from Oti region. Okay. If from here, that's the result from Savannah region. So when you pick the results, you show it to the political party reps who will be seated. Because they would have also had DS from their region. Then they affirm that this is exactly what they have. Then we take it to the chairperson for her to certify it, then it will be added to the collation.
So that will be the simple process for you?
That's simple, yes. Simple.
And what time are you inviting the political parties? Are they going to sit here 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. tomorrow morning till they are done?
No, election ends at 5. Okay. Then the polling station results will be declared at those places. Okay. Before they will go to the constituency for a collation, before they go to their regions. So we have decided that we'll be here by 7 o'clock. But we are expecting the result to come from 8, 9, 10, that line. But it depends on them. If they want to be here 24 hours with them, we don't have any problem.
So if they are coming here 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, they have all the permission to be here?
But they should be properly accredited because each party is supposed to bring 2 accredited agents. Right. So if you are not accredited, you cannot be here.
Okay, I get it. Madam Seviano is the Director of Public Affairs here at the Electoral Commission, and Dr. Shobokoko has indicated that the machines we see here are the machines that will fax the results from the regions. Now, I want to understand, so these machines, so this one, as I've seen, the label Savannah region, is it going to receive only the presidential result from the Savannah region or including the parliamentary elections as well?
No. That's dedicated solely to the presidential election. So if should any document emanate from the Savannah region, it means that it is coming from, it is for the presidential election from the Savannah region, from the regional collation center in the Savannah region. Likewise, the Upper East region and all the others, Northern region, Western North, and so on and so forth. So you have each fax machine dedicated to each region. So there are 16 in all, you can verify.
But do I get a sense that the Electoral Commission this time around won't receive any result from the constituency at all?
You see, there is a new dimension to the whole thing. Now, we used to have, for instance, we used to wait for maybe Donkwa Onofin and so on and so many constituencies. Look at the number of constituencies. And this is part of the reason we are saying that barring all unforeseen circumstances, the results will be declared quite early. Because you have regional collation centers. We have introduced regional collation centers. So right from the constituency, where the results will be announced for the presidential, they will move all the results. For example, maybe in Accra, if they have 34 constituencies, there will be one regional collation center. So all the results will be collated, and they will be faxed through the Greater Accra fax machine. So should you see anything coming from the Greater Accra fax machine, it means that it's coming from the Greater Accra region, from the regional collation center. So we are not going to have it in bits and pieces like we used to have. Do you understand?
I get your point.
Yes.
I get your, but I see some dexes here. Have you assigned them to the political parties, or they can come and get a seat on their own?
These are decks for accredited party agents or candidate agents. from the political party, representing the interests of their candidates or political parties. Yes, so they will be here. You see, we talk about transparency. This is one of them. Our doors are open for them to come and look at the process. Should anything come from the machine, from a particular region, they must, indicate that truly, if you just suppose that against what is on the field, it's the same. So let's go for the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, who is the returning officer for the presidential election, to certify.
But have you assigned these dexes to any of the political parties, or when NDC walks in, they can just choose a dex and sit on?
We'll fine-tune everything. There's no problem at all. Yeah.
I see some two big giant screens. Can you walk me through exactly what these two big giant screens will be? And so I see that the two big giant screens that I mentioned earlier here, that is where the results will be projected. But of course, Madam Saviano and Dr. Sribo Kweku would, will speak to us on that.
We are restricted to this area, so let's talk about then as we progress. If there's a need to, go further to other areas, we'll let you know.
Okay, sure. That's fine. So this clearly.
When the result is, let's say, none of these results comes, somebody will be here to take the results.
And each official.
Yeah, each of them automatically. Then it will be shown to the political parties, because we expected, but then they would have also had it, so that they will show, and if they agree that it is the actual result, it will be sent to the chairperson at her office. Okay. She will then endorse it. When it is endorsed, it will be brought here for it to be collated. And in the course of collation, we will be projecting it, so that you will see that maybe a central region result has come, and it has been added, so the results will change. So this is on purpose for the projection of the results.
And each fax machine has a laptop?
Yes. Because what we are using both fax machine and emails.
Okay,
so
fax machines and
emails. So the results will come in the fax, then in the email, so that we can compare.
The email, can somebody hack into the email system?
That's what I said, we are going to compare. So if you hack it, you will not see it.
Remember also that we have the results on the field.
Right.
You have the media. As the media, you definitely would have the results. The party agents at various levels would also have the results. So this is just to...
And the other security is that we will not put that across. But we are sure that nobody can hack it.
Nobody can hack
at
the
all,
system.
at all. And if you hack it,
the fax tomorrow.
If you can't jam will hack, then what about the fax to you?
We have put in measures.
So there are a lot of security measures, but we will not tell you. So you come and hack it.
All right, so that's Dr. Sribo Kweku and Madam Saviano. As you can see, the Electoral Commission is ready to conduct what the chairperson says, a credible election tomorrow, December 7, 2020. Now, these machines, as you see, they have indicated to us that these are fax machines with laptops and has been assigned to every region. One fax machine, one region. And the fax machines, as we've been told, are going to deliver the result from the 16 regions we have in this country. So this is the preparation that the Electoral Commission is making towards December 7. And of course, as you can see, these are the desks that the political parties, when they come to the Collation Center, will have or seated on to also cross-check and validate the results that are coming in from the regions. And as Madam Saviano indicated, the political parties will have their representatives here. They will also have their results from, their representatives at the various regional collation centers. So when the results come in from the Electoral Commission's regional center or the collation center at the regional offices, then the political parties can do the cross-checking. And if the results do match, then what it means is that the result is authentic and credible. And so there wouldn't be any reason for dispute. And so this is the preparation of the measures the Electoral Commission has put in place for tomorrow's election. Madam Saviano tells me that as a sign of transparency, they've decided to put this thing together to ensure that the political parties get the first-hand information of whatever is happening on the grounds tomorrow, December 7. For Joy News, I am Chrissy Parker Wilson.